Modern apartments and private houses in Estonia are becoming increasingly airtight. We install energy-efficient windows, insulate facades, and eliminate thermal bridges. But along with lower heating costs comes another, less visible layer of engineering: indoor air quality and the cleanliness of internal ventilation systems. Why do modern heat recovery ventilation systems need special antimicrobial filters with silver ions? Microscopic condensation inside heat exchangers and air ducts creates a quiet, invisible environment where bacteria and fungi can grow. Ordinary synthetic filters trap dust and larger particles, but they do very little to prevent microbes from forming biofilm on the inner surfaces of the ducts. Silver ions work on a different level. They interfere with bacterial respiration at the molecular stage, damage cell membranes, and prevent the formation of stable biofilm. As a result, ventilation ducts in airtight homes stay not only dry and visually clean, but also protected from the hidden biological buildup that gradually damages materials and worsens air quality. For an apartment or house owner, this is not a marketing extra, but protection for the long-term health of the family and the system itself. Antimicrobial filters and inserts with silver ions extend the service life of the ventilation system, reduce the risk of unpleasant odors, allergic reactions, and hidden damp spots inside the ducts. For a craftsman or contractor, it is an argument that moves them from the category of just an installer to the category of a specialist in healthy architecture and building engineering. The same logic applies to the building envelope. Energy-efficient window installation in the Baltic countries is not just about a neat seam and pretty foam. The goal is to eliminate thermal bridges, align the three-layer panels, set the installation depth correctly, and work properly with expanding foam and vapor-permeable tapes. These details determine whether the frame will freeze around the edges and how many kilowatt hours you will lose over the winter. Vapor-permeable tapes allow the wall and the joint to breathe in the right direction. Moisture escapes outward while heat stays inside. This prevents rot around the window opening, mold in the corners, and damage to the insulation. In the humid and windy Baltic climate, this is not theory, but daily practice. It directly affects how a house will withstand 10 to 20 winters in a row. For the real estate market in Tallinn and Harju County, such engineering solutions are not abstract technology, but added value for the property. An apartment with properly installed windows and well-designed ventilation with antimicrobial protection is cheaper to maintain, ages more slowly, and is perceived by buyers as a higher quality product. Against the backdrop of rising energy prices in 2026, this becomes a strong argument for both sellers and investors. When a contractor talks not only about beautiful renovation, but also shows how they eliminate thermal bridges and protect ventilation from biofilms and condensation, they demonstrate a different level of craftsmanship. This kind of expertise helps them stand out from competitors and attracts clients who think not only about today's comfort, but also about health, heating bills, and the resale value of the property 10 years from now.